Let's turn some cotton. The resin is warming up and we can get started on the mold. For the mold, we're just using some scrap plexiglass. It is going to be 2 inches squared and 7 inches in length. Basically a standard turning block. We'll just hit it with some mold release. And we can set it aside for now. The last video I really enjoyed making a cotton ball bowl. But it was hard to see on camera. And I think with some dyes, it'll look even cooler. What we're gonna do is we're gonna dye each one of these a different color. We'll do 4 ounces of resin in each cup. Hey, you want to give me a color consultation?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh.
Those are my colors. They're metallic.
That's pretty.
Yeah, but I don't know which 4 to use. So I only get 4 choices here. I can either do them in a gradient or complementary or I don't know.
Yeah.
What? Does purple go on that side of yellow? So would it be yellow?
Well, you mean in the rainbow? No, it would be red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple.
Oh, okay.
But you get 5, right?
I don't have 5.
Okay.
I
don't know. I mean, I was going with, what did I say? This?
All right.
I can't remember. Like that.
All right. I like it.
Okay.
We'll do it.
All right.
Thank you much. Pink, yellow, purple, and blue. Oh, I think that's a really pretty color. All right. I think that's a good choice. So that's pink, and I used about 10 or 12 drops of dye. Actually, these are really good colors. I'm glad I called in for a consultant. I really am a fan of that color. Look at that. And what we learned from the last one is we don't want any dry spots. So we're using fewer cotton balls and more resin. Alright, let the rest of that drip in. It definitely needs it. Kind of looks like cotton candy, doesn't it? Oh my gosh, that resin on my camera. I mean, it's not the first time. All we're gonna do is put the cotton balls in the mold. It's funny, they actually hold their shape. It's not like a traditional resin casting. Isn't that weird? It totally just...
Looks like cotton candy.
Yeah, it doesn't flow at all.
But you didn't do it like this last time.
I didn't. I should have. Lessons learned, right?
Why? Because
it was harder last time.
Oh, I'm with you.
It should be easier each time.
Yes.
I'm gonna see if I can even shove this last one in there. Well, they kind of turned into pastels almost.
They are pastels. I was picturing them darker.
I was too.
I think I like a better light.
Oh, you prefer it this way?
Yeah, I was.
Always the optimist. Oh, look at that. Oh, man. You look at that. It kind of looks like clouds almost. So we're going to make this the business end here where the tool will connect, and this will be the back end. And so we're going to have to bring this down pretty far, and then we can leave the back end a little larger. But it's definitely way too big right now for a tool handle. for our ferrule, which is just a piece of copper coupling. That is just held in place with a little 5-minute epoxy. That's a nice shape. I've got a couple voids here, so I'm going to mix up a little resin and we'll fill those in. Alright, let's just fill in some of these. So at this point we're pretty much saying we like the shape. We're pretty much done. All I'm doing is filling in the soft spots where the cotton is exposed. There's not very many. Alright, we're going to let that cure and then we can move on to the next step. That is absolutely beautiful. Cotton balls, resin, and dye. On the last video I said that I wanted to try dyeing the cotton balls to see what effect they get. And I think this was a huge success. I contacted Art Resin after the last video and said, I ran out of your resin. They sent me some more and they sent me a box of dyes. These are metallic pastels, they look like, and it gives it a look of cotton candy. Still that crazy hard material. Feels like stone in your hand, and because of all the little voids in it, it kind of gives that effect. This was a garden tool that was in our shed when we moved into this house. If you leave a garden tool outside, the handles just kind of break down. The nice thing about this material is it's completely waterproof. If you left this one outside, I think the handle would probably outlast the tool. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, please share it. That helps me out a lot. And I'll see you guys next time.